Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be filming this smoky type of look for you guys. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna title it yet, but if you want to see how I achieve this look, just keep on watching. So first I'm taking my brow wiz, and it's in this deep brown color. It's not granite, but it's the dark brown color. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the spoolie side of it just to brush out my eyebrows some, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pencil in hair-like strokes into my eyebrows. And I like to do the top part of my eyebrows kind of straight. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take this spoolie part and brush my hairs up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put in hair-like strokes at the very base of the brow at the bottom. Next, I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is in the shade 30. And it's very close to my skin tone, that's why I like to use it. I don't like the overly bright look on top of my eyebrows. So I'm gonna go ahead and carve out the top of my eyebrows, and then I'm gonna use a different concealer for underneath my eyebrows. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that all out. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take my Revolution concealer, and this is in C2 or C3? C2? No, C3. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this as a base for my eyeshadow so they can really pop. I realized this is super light, but it does all come together at the end, or like you've seen at the beginning of the video. It doesn't look bad at all. I'm gonna go ahead and take my beauty blender just to go ahead and blend that out. And I already put on tape, which I did not show. I think my camera stopped recording on me, but I did put tape down just because for some reason, I don't know, I just can't do wing eyeliner anymore. It just doesn't happen for me. Now I'm moving on to my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and take like this mustardy brown shade almost, and I'm gonna go ahead and pat that onto my eyelid first where I want it to go, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with the same brush. And I always like to pat first and then I start to blend it out, only because the concealer kind of has like a wet feel to it at first, so it's kind of sticky. So you don't want to start blending on top of concealer that you haven't set first, because it's kind of hard to blend out. So I always pat the product on first, the eyeshadow on, and then I start to blend. And it took me a minute to find that out. Now I'm going into this other brown shade. Kind of has like a red undertone to it, and you can't really tell on camera, but it is showing up in person. But I'm gonna go ahead and deepen the crease up with that color. Okay, so to further deepen up my crease, I'm gonna go ahead and take this even darker shade of brown. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing that I did with the other shade. I'm gonna focus that into my crease, not to blend it too far upwards, just to deepen it up some more to give it some depth. Here I'm going back into my other brush that I had used originally with the first shade. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it up just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Here I'm taking my Wet n Wild highlighter, and even though it's a highlighter, I'm gonna go ahead and use this as an eyeshadow today. I'm taking this highlighter, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pack that onto my eyelid. I'm not really doing a cut crease officially, but I am kind of cutting it out as best I can without doing the whole concealer thing with this look. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Ruby by Kiss eyeliner, and I'm gonna go ahead and line my lash line off camera, and then I'm taking this black eyeshadow from the Morphe palette, the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm just gonna go ahead and smoke out the outer edge of my line. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the black shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and start smoking out the outer edge of the eyeliner, just to kind of create like a cat eye type look. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend some of that black shade into my crease. I'm gonna go ahead and take this light shade, and that's gonna be my brow bone highlight shade. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that down on my brow bone, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take my original brush just to make sure everything is really seamless. Now I'm gonna go ahead and remove the tape, and as you can see, it's a really crisp line. I would recommend keeping it like this, but as you can see right here, this is where I kind of feel like I messed it up. I thought it would be better to kind of try to blend it out right there, but I feel like it would actually look better with a really sharp line. But I did blend out the eyeshadow on the edges, just so it wasn't such a harsh line. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply my false lashes. I will link these down below for you guys, but I want to say these are the Luxe lashes, and I forgot the name of it, but it starts with an S. but I'll link it down below for you guys. So next I'm taking my Maybelline foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that all over my face, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my beauty blender just to go ahead and blend this out. This is my favorite foundation. Ever since I started using this foundation, I have never stopped. It matches me perfectly. I feel like, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I feel like it really matches me so perfectly. So I just keep on using it. It's like my favorite foundation, and I love the coverage of it. And now I'm going to go ahead and take my Revolution concealer in C3 again, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight. Oh, this is not C3. I'm so sorry. This is C11 or C13. I always get my numbers mixed up, so it'll be down below again. I'm going to go ahead and highlight my face with this one. And I'm going to go ahead and take my Black Radiance True Complexion palette, and I'm going to take the middle shade to contour with. With my beauty blender, I'm just going to go ahead and blend out my chin area, and then I'm going to do my forehead, my nose, and underneath my eyes. Try to keep the concealer kind of in the location where it's supposed to be. I know sometimes you can get crazy with blending it out, and then all of a sudden you blended your whole cheek away with concealer on it. But I try to keep it focused in the area that I want it to be. And I always get around my mouth just because I feel like it gives you like that sunken, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes your face look more snatched to me, especially when you have like a more of a rounder face like I do. Maybe you can't tell on camera, but I have like a more rounder face, so I feel like it just snatches my face more when I have like that sunken in. I kind of do it like how you see a skull, kind of. But I'm gonna go ahead and blend out all of my contour. Make sure you get your neck. I know I didn't show it on here, but I did put some of the shade on my neck. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Black Radiance Soft Focus Powder, and I'm going to use that on my nose. I didn't put any of the cream contour on my nose just because I didn't want it to look too harsh. I do it sometimes, but not all the time. But I'm going to go ahead and blend that out to make sure I snatch my nose a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Black Radiance. I feel like this is a Black Radiance tutorial, but I'm going to go ahead and take my Black Radiance True Complexion Powder just to go ahead and set underneath my eyes and everywhere where I highlighted at. And I also do around my mouth a little bit because my smile lines are crazy. Like when I smile too much with makeup on, I don't know what be happening. I'm so sorry for like the lighting change right here. I'm not sure what happens, but it will go back to normal in a second. But all I'm doing right here is wiping away all that powder, and the excess powder I go ahead and wipe over top of the rest of my face as well. And then I'm going back into my Black Radiance Soft Focus Powder, and I'm going to go ahead and use that to contour the rest of my face. And I always get underneath my lip. I know people think that's weird, but it makes your lip appear fuller, even though I don't need fuller lips. But it just makes it appear a little bit fuller, and I just like the look of it, so I always do it. Okay, so I'm taking my brow gel, and I'm just going to go ahead and make sure my brows stay in place all day. I know I didn't show you how to, oh yes I did. I did show you how to do my brows. I always do this step afterwards because I feel like when I do the rest of my face with the brow gel already on it, I kind of get the hairs all like messed up and they never stay in place. So I like to do that after I finish my eyes and my face for the most part. Okay, so going back into my Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm taking that brown shade from before. I'm going to go ahead and put that underneath my lash line. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the black shade as well, and I'm going to go ahead and smoke out the rest of my lash line with this as well. I bring it a little bit lower than before. And here I'm spraying my Mario my Mario spray. It's going to be linked down below. I'm going to go ahead and set my face with that. Here I'm going to go ahead and take my, I'm not sure how you say the name of it, but I got it from my local beauty supply store. It's like a nice pink shade. And I'm going to go ahead and take my NARS lip gloss and put that on top. And this is it for this lip choice. I'm going to go ahead and switch it out though because, you know, I usually do like not so bright lip tones. So I'm going to go ahead and take my lip pencil and I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. And I actually like this shade better. And I'm going to go ahead and take my Revlon lipstick in 651. And it's a really pretty like light tone pink shade. I'm gonna go ahead and put that where, well, I guess I'm putting it on my lips. I don't know what I mean by where, but I'm gonna go ahead and put that all over my lips. And that is it for the makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any suggestions down below, or you have any videos that you want me to do in the future. I will see you next time, and don't forget to like my video if you liked it. Bye.